fake FIR are being registered and each and every boy and man of that house is being arrested. Not just that, in Bengali we say Than, Shada Than. I have pictures, I will prove with a note written on that. They are sending this Than to each and every house that you will need this now because not a single man will be alive in your house. And they say there is no violence. Your Lordship, every time the question of locus has been raised by my senior, and every time it has turned out before your Lordship, and your Lordship has been witness to one of my matters, that I always come with clean hands. That also happened in 2021 in my petition 144. Now, that violence has never taken place. We have all seen that violence did take place in 2021. And with the orders of your Lordships, many people who were ousted, they were sent back to their homes. Now, my senior was also talking about certain people that this is a matter of employer and employee. This is the same list of people who were not allowed to go back to work in 2021. And with your Lordship's order, they were taken back to work. The list is the same. These were the same people who were ousted from their work. Now, when I come to this point by point, whatever my senior has said, just a little I will speak. There is a current petition which is going on before the Chief Justice in regard to Sandesh Khali, where I was allowed by the Chief Justice, Honorable Chief Justice, to file affidavits on behalf of the victims. In that same petition, the question of locus was raised, where I had stated that there is a judgment of the Supreme Court, which is the state of West Bengal versus Deepak Mishra. I have a copy of the same. This was also quoted in the order of the Honorable Chief Justice, where they said that a political party can be a public interest litigant. Now, Your Lordship, I am not talking more on the locus. I would like to come to page 13, which my senior was showing the complaints. Now, most of the complaints my senior has already read. So, in the first petition, he was unhappy because there were no complaints. In the second petition, he was again unhappy because there are so many complaints. So I do not understand what will satisfy him. So he came to page 13 and he read that Sandesh Khali. So till now, they want to give a picture that nothing happened in Sandesh Khali. So on page 13, I speak about one Anvesha Mandal. Who is this Anvesha Mandal, Your Lordship? Honorable Lordships passed the order that there will be a CBI camp. So once the CBI camp is there, on that same day, she was abducted from her house in the evening. They took her away, they raped her. Then the villagers somehow, they found out that this lady is near the river. They get her back to the house. A complaint is noted by the CBI. All this happens when a CBI camp is there. And he says that nothing much is happening. It is only hue and cry which we are doing and no violence is taking place. So all these complaints which are here are genuine. My senior also comes to page 35. Where he said that at one place I'm saying that it is Exide Industry and the other place it is Auckland Jute Mill. So there is a mistake, a typographical error, because on the same page, in the first paragraph, it is written that I am an employee of Exide Industry. So that is a typographical error which he was showing. Then he said, why only Mr. Rakesh is writing all the emails? These people who are working for a wage of 1,500 are not experts and not having laptops. So that is the reason that they contacted one Mr. Rakesh, because he has a Gmail ID. So to mail on their behalf. My senior accepted that out of these complaints, there have been a registration of 7 cognizable offences. Now the case lies down here only, Your Lordships. When he said that there is no violence, then why did they register an FIR for 7 cognizable offences? 7 cases. That means there is violence. Now, what is the extent of that violence? That can only be understood with the intervention of this court. That is what we are here for. Sandesh Khali, the situation is grave, Your Lordship. And why I speak of Sandesh Khali? Because I have already mentioned that in regard to that matter which is going on, I am continuously visiting that area. And I am seeing that the central forces by the police are made to sit in one area, and where there is so much violence, they are not deploying them there. Women are not coming out of their houses. They're not allowed to move out of that place. The name of the place is Ber Mujur. They are sitting with torches in their hand entire night. because fake cases are being registered by the state police, where my friend, my senior has already said that law and order is a state subject. Fake FIR are being registered and each and every boy and man of that house is being arrested. Not just that, in Bengali we say Than, Shada Than. I have pictures, I will prove with a note written on that. They are sending this Than to each and every house that you will need this now because not a single man will be alive in your house. And they say there is no violence. So all this is ground reality, your lordship. He might call me politician. He might call me that I'm having affiliation to some political party. I do not deny. But here I stand with clean hands because I've stood in the past. My senior said that what is the fate of all the petitions which I came before your lordships initially. So the 2021 petitions of the post-poll violence, the WPA number was 144. There your lordships had passed an order that these people should be compensated by the state. The state did not give compensation to a single person. In that regard, I have filed a contempt and the 5 judges bench has again been constituted. So as per your lordship's convenience, the matter will be taken up again. So this is the fate of the petitions which I am doing. So my cause is completely to fight for the people. And why as a responsible citizen, I should not raise my voice? Where is it written that a political person cannot raise their voice when it is in concern to the rights of the people, which is guaranteed to them under the constitution? We are asking only to live. That's all, your lordships.
What about the next matter? 4?
I have but only one line answer to what Mr. Mozumdar has said in regard to prayer eye. If your lordships are not inclined, I will not waste the time. But if your lordships are inclined to consider that prayer eye.
So your case is very simple. You wanted that they should vacate your premises.
Just 2 minutes, and I will not take more than that. There's nothing will do.
You wanted that they are deployed there and they are occupying. You wanted that they should vacate for the sake of the educational or academic career.
Just a quick issue of law. Election Commission has the jurisdiction to direct forces to be deployed during an election process because of Article 324. However, upon the elections coming to an end by declaration of result, when the model code of conduct is lifted, the Election Commission loses jurisdiction to direct the CAPF, as they are called, to continue to occupy schools. In this case, from the press, we have come to learn that they have done that. So that, is what we are challenging.
What they have done this, I could not understand. What they have done?
What CAPF is in West Bengal, not because of any direction of the Home Ministry. They are here because the Election Commission has directed them to continue for some time over here. I'm challenging that, saying that it's unconstitutional, without jurisdiction.